Welcome to this very exciting LASIK webinar. I'm Jessica Bradley, but only because the other host canceled. Today we're here to talk about LASIK because glasses are so 2019, I guess. Joining us today is Dr. Ryan Stahl.
Rhymes with that.
Brian with a B.
I mean, Brian Ryan, who really cares? That's a sharp haircut you got today.
Thank you. I just had it done. Thank you.
Oh, you didn't get it back in 1994 when you started doing LASIK?
Apparently it's about the same. I haven't really changed at all. So
tell me about yourself. What kind of hobbies do you have?
I like bicycling a lot, kayaking, getting outdoors a lot.
Have you had LASIK?
I have not.
That explains why you can't see how cringe your hobbies are.
That's exactly right. I can't see it very well. Harsh.
So what did you do last weekend?
Don't actually recall. Oh, I did went to a wedding. One of our staff members got married, so I went to a wedding last weekend.
So what do you think's more awkward, performing surgery on someone's eyes or listening to you talk about your weekend plans?
I know, I think I bore people very quickly, so I usually try to change subjects and move a lot.
So you fix people's eyesight?
I do. I give people their vision back. It's kind of an awesome thing to be able to do.
Is that because you've been so blind to your social cues all your life?
I think people have told me that. I'm a little ignorant about what other people pick up. I guess when you wear rose-colored glasses, you miss the red flags sometimes.
You know, LASIK surgery is kind of like this webinar will be.
How's that, Jess?
Both will require extreme focus. It's very hard to watch.
It's very, very true.
You fix vision, but let's be honest. No amount of LASIK could clear up the fog of your personality.
It's probably true. I'm just a humble doctor from Dayton, Ohio, doing the best I can.
What made you want to be a LASIK eye surgeon?
You know, my dad was an eye doctor first, like me, and so I kind of started that route. And then I went to Ohio State and figured I wanted to be a surgeon, and then I guess I just felt like I wanted to help people.
I wish LASIK could help me unhear that terrible story.
I know. I felt you like it lost interest about 30 seconds.
Just for a second.
Dozed off just a little. Yeah.
What'd you say? I bet your parents are really proud of you.
I hope they are very proud
Of
me,
your
just
brothers
like
and
this.
sisters.
My brothers and sisters mainly. Yeah, I have really good brothers and sisters.
Congratulations. You were voted best Dayton LASIK surgeon.
I'm very proud of that.
Were you the only nominee?
I was the only nominee. My staff voted me, and my mom and dad, so I did have 4 votes.
Did you pay your mom and dad?
I did a little bit. I said I had to teach them how to sign online first, and then I paid them a little bit to vote for me.
Okay. So you help people see the world better. Can you help me see the reason to keep talking to you?
No, I'm not really sure. I don't know what to say.
I thought we were here for a
Well, yeah. Let's give the people what they really want. Let's talk about LASIK.
No, it's about webinars. I have a really good website now, and webinar. Okay.
What is LASIK?
LASIK surgery is a type of laser vision correction to restore people's vision so that they can see better. With the laser, we're able to remodel the surface of the cornea, and they're able to see a little better without their glasses and contacts.
Sounds boring. How is it performed?
It's a surgery, but we can give you a local anesthetic, eye drops to keep the eye comfortable. You're only here about 2 hours, only in the room about 20 minutes of that, and the actual laser treatment time is like less than 20 seconds to remodel things.
What are the typical eligibility requirements for LASIK?
Well, you probably want to be between about 18 and 55 years old. You want to have healthy eyes. You need surgery, right? You need to be nearsighted or farsighted or not. And dependent on your glasses and contacts. But if you're tired of glasses and contacts, you're looking for a better option. LASIK surgery is a very popular option. We've done this about 35,000 times for people here in Dayton.
How long does the LASIK procedure take, and what is the recovery procedure like?
You're going to be here in the office about 2 hours. You'll have already had an exam before that to measure for your eyes and get you ready for that. And then the actual procedure, have one of our staff members walk you through the whole procedure, make you comfortable during the procedure, hold your hand during the procedure, and just kind of get you right through the process. Don't wish it work in the very next morning. It's a little blurry the very next morning, but a lot of people are back to work maybe later in the afternoon on Friday and drive in later in the morning on Friday.
What?
I'm sorry.
Actually, what are the most common side
Sorry,
effects
you-
of risk associated with LASIK surgery?
Well, one of the significant risks is that you're going to have to deal with Jess as my coordinator and have her schedule you. But other than that, worst possible thing is that you've got an infection in both eyes. That would be very bad. We're very fortunate. We've done this about 35,000 times and nobody's ever had an infection. Most people have some dryness and most people have rings or halos around lights at nighttime. So you will definitely see that it gets better over time. And there's some minor side effects that go with it. But most of our patients, the vast majority, well over 99.9%, are very happy with their vision. And they send their friends in because they're happy with being able to see again.
Are there any long-term complications with LASIK?
There really are. We've been doing LASIK close to 25 years now, and the FDA trials even before that. I was the first person in Dayton to do LASIK surgery, and that was close to 25 years. So we really haven't seen any long-term complications. No, you're still going to get older, you're still going to have aging change with your eyes, but the LASIK doesn't make that happen. So yeah, it seems to be a pretty safe procedure, and it's been holding up for decades now.
What percentage of patients achieve 20/20 vision after LASIK?
In our practice with nearsighted patients, 99.2% of people in 2020 is much higher than the FDA trials, much higher than any published study. We work really, really hard on our nomograms, track all of our patient results, feed that back into the nomogram formula, and just keep getting better and better all the time.
Does LASIK permanently correct vision, or will they need glasses after in the future?
That's a really good question. And some people will need to wear glasses for reading as they get a little older. When you're about 45 years old, most people need reading glasses. Most people are still going to develop cataracts as they get to be grandma's age and they're 65 or something. But LASIK is a lasting procedure. So if you have it done in your 20s, you're going to have decades of a clear distance vision. But yeah, there are some people that might need an enhancement, a second treatment. In our hands, it's about a 2% enhancement rate at 1 year. That means 1 in 50 people might need an enhancement. Those are free the first year and greatly reduce costs the rest of your life if you need it done.
Did you know Rob Lowe had 3 dogs?
I didn't know Rob had 3 dogs, but I do like dogs. And we actually just had a Dog Days of Summer celebration where we did a whole thing where we gave money to all sorts of
How
shelters
does
and
LASIK
things.
compare to other vision correction procedures like PRK or SMILE?
Well, when dogs have their LASIK surgery done, here's the nice thing about dogs. They never go, this one's a little blurry than this one. So I really love doing LASIK surgery. Oh, we're not talking about the dogs. Sorry. There's 2 types of laser vision correction. It's kind of like ice cream. There's chocolate and strawberry and vanilla. And, PRK and LASIK are both laser vision correction. But for some people, if you have a very high prescription or a very thin cornea, you're probably better off with PRK. A little longer on the recovery side up front, but equal vision later. Most patients, 90% have LASIK. It's a very fast recovery. Same laser, different surface step, but yeah, it's nice to be able to accommodate all sorts of different people so we can still do surgery for them.
So are there any enhancements that are able to be done if someone's surgery doesn't correct their vision?
Yeah, we mentioned earlier 98% or 20/20 first time around. That means 2%, 1 in 50 may not be quite happy with their vision, and if we didn't get quite what we want, we go back and we do an enhancement or a touch-up or a second treatment. Those are fairly straightforward to do. So they're free the first year.
What kind of steps will I take to prepare for LASIK surgery?
Yeah, your first step is come in for a free eye exam. The eye exam is free. You can schedule that online. You don't even have to make a phone call. You just come on in. It's going to be the most thorough eye exam you're ever going to get. You'll be here about 2 hours for that exam. And measure eyes every which way and make sure you're safe and you're a good candidate for having LASIK surgery done. Different day, your LASIK surgery will be done. You're going to want to have a driver that day and the next morning. We're going to clean up all the makeup and the oils and the stuff off your lashes, get you on some eye drops, do the surgery. You'll be here at the surgery center in about 2 hours. Our surgery center's in the office here. And then we'll see you early the next morning. We'll also see you at 1 week and 10 weeks. So relatively straightforward. You don't miss a lot of work, and for the convenience of not wearing your glasses and contacts and irritation and cases and contacts and losing contact at the basketball game, just a lot of reasons to have this done.
Are there any restrictions after surgery?
Yeah, the first week I don't want you exercising. I don't want you certainly rubbing or pushing in your eyes. You're going to leave you in some goggles all day the first day. You're going to be using your drops. I don't want you in a pool the first week or so. So there's some just gentle restrictions. But most people are driving within a day. They're working within a day, doing most normal activities. But I don't want you exercising and swimming for a couple of weeks while the eyes are healing.
What kind of post-operative care are there for after surgery?
Yeah, you're going to be seen one day. I'm going to make sure everything looks good, go over your drops. See it 1 week. By then your vision is probably pretty sharp. We're going to see you back at 10 weeks as well. And we kind of measure your eyes and see how close we got. And if there's a little bit of, it's not quite to our liking, that's when we decide if we're going to need an enhancement or not. Fix it. And after that, we have you follow up every couple of years with your regular eye doctor.
Hello?
Are you still on that show?
Yeah, but I'm not busy. It's really boring. But...
Well, if he's still there, just call me when he leaves.
Okay, I will.
Okay, all right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Sorry, that was important.
I can tell. Was that your doctor?
Yeah. How do you determine whether someone is a good candidate for LASIK?
When you come in for your exam, it's very thorough. And we're going to look for other reasons. Reasons you might not be a candidate. Let's say you have cataracts or glaucoma or macular degeneration or some other serious eye problem. So we want to make sure that you're going to be a good candidate. And that's why the exam is 2 hours long. You're going to be here a long time. We've got lots of machines and gadgets to measure with. You're going to make sure you're a good candidate. And then we want to make sure that this is going to help you. It's going to fit your lifestyle. We've got great financing plans for that too. But if that's what you want, we want to make sure we make it as simple and easy for you and financially affordable to get it done.
Easy like this interview?
This interview's not been so easy, so much easier than the interview.
What type of technology or laser do you use for the LASIK procedure?
Yeah, the laser we have is called a wave light laser. It's the best of its kind. It's the only one here in the Dayton area. We can do really awesome treatments with the wave light laser. And we can correct nearsightedness, farsightedness, astigmatism. We can even correct micro aberrations in your eyes that regular things like glasses and contacts don't fix. Apparently can't correct your studio lights.
There's a water leak.
There is a water leak?
I wonder about the tiles up there.
Is the rest of your building like this?
I don't know. I see cobwebs here. How old is this studio?
I don't know. How long have you been here?
I've been here like 19 years now.
Yeah, sorry, there is a water leak.
Oh, it is leaking.
Oh.
I see it.
Well, I think we just have one last question. Thank the Lord. How does the technology used affect the precision and outcome of the surgery?
Yeah, there's several things that determine how well you're going to do. One's the laser technology. We've got really awesome laser technology. Second, the laser's a tool. So you've got to have a really good milligram, a really good formula to how to apply that laser to the individual. Men and women heal different. Your age makes a difference. How much astigmatism you have makes a difference. Minor things like the humidity can really make a difference. So that, and then the skill of the surgeon. The reality is, we've been doing this a long time. We've practiced 30 years now. Done more than 35,000 of these for people in the Dayton area. We've gotten really good at this. So the skill of the surgeon makes a difference in the ultimate outcome of how people do. Put all that together, you get happy patients that are seeing again.
And cost and insurance, is the cost of LASIK, and does it vary based on prescription?
We don't charge anything different based on your prescription. It's one price fits all. When you come in, we're going to go over the cost for you. There's a discount going on. We have great financing plans, 24 months deferred interest financing, so that you can, do it now, pay regularly over 2 months' time. We pay the interest for you, and then you can pay it back over time. And we just want to make sure we can fit it to everybody's budget as best we can.
Does insurance cover LASIK?
Insurance does not cover the cost of LASIK surgery, but we do have discounts for certain insurance companies. We also price match other laser centers and other insurances, but we want to make sure we can work to your budget. But generally, insurance does not cover it, but we have excellent financing plans for that.
What are those financing plans? Do you know?
Yeah, we use Care Credit. There's a deferred interest, 24 months, no interest payment. I'll be honest, truthfully, if you look at it for how much, here we go, magically from off camera has shown up these numbers. So, if you look at it, you're going to spend more on glasses and contacts and cases and solutions over 5 or 10 years' time than you're going to spend on the cost of LASIK. So in a way, it's a cost savings, but that's not why people do it. People do it because of the lifestyle advantage. You want to be able to get up and swim and go to the water park and do all of these things you can. So, if you're going to pay for it over 24 months' time, it's $145 a month. If you're going to spend it for over 104 weeks, it's $33 a month. And if you do it over 730 days, it's $4.78 a day. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but the last time I went through Starbucks, coffee was more than that a day. So you can spend more on a cup of coffee at Starbucks, which is pretty good coffee and everybody likes Starbucks. But you can spend more on coffee than you can spend on LASIK surgery. And LASIK surgery, you're seeing how to get there and drive,
What is your complication rate and how do you manage complications if they arise?
And serious complications are less than 1 in 10,000, and most of those people still end up seeing very, very well. That's the advantage of having been doing this 30 years. We've gotten very good at avoiding complications, and most people know the best way to handle complications is avoid in the first place. So we work very hard, have a very, very low, but if you're a surgeon, you're going to have complications. That's just part of doing surgery. So if you have some issue, a common one is some people have some loose skin cells when you're creating the flap. Those skin cells can come loose. If it's a minor amount, we put a contact on there, heals overnight. If it's a larger amount, we put you on some extra drops. Sometimes it's not smooth enough, we let it heal, and we come back and do a different kind of laser treatment. So the nice thing is if you do have some issue or problems, we can usually fix it, make it a little bit better. So again, the advantage of having done this 30 years, I've seen a lot of things, know how to fix a lot of things.
What's a specific training or certificates do you need performing LASIK?
Yeah, if you're a LASIK surgeon, you've been to school for a long time. In my case, it was 14 years after high school. So I went to undergraduate, got a master's in physiological optics, went to optometry school, went to medical school, internship, residency, 4 years of ophthalmology training, and then worked many years in practice before we started doing LASIK. So there's a lot of training to do LASIK surgery.
Ryan Reynolds ran the New York Marathon. Did you know that?
I did not. Was he in character? Was he, what's his name?
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Was he
No,
Deadpool?
no.
Did he run a Deadpool? Because Deadpool is really athletic. He can jump over buildings and swing off the thing. So, and he's got great acting abilities too, I hear.
Let's discuss the difference between choosing your technology and what we offer here.
I didn't understand the question.
Imagine that. Let's discuss.
Was there a question?
Let's discuss the difference between choosing your technology and what we offer here.
Was that in English? Oh, wait. Okay, it was. I got you.
Tiers.
Okay. So, there are different types of technology to do laser vision correction. We only have one. The very best laser is called Wavelight, Allegretto. You can do topography guided treatments. You can do wavefront treatments. A very accurate laser. Through the last 25, 30 years, we've had 4 or 5 different lasers. This is hands down the very best one. But it's like cell phones. The last cell phone, you took pictures, you can text people, you take really great pictures. I'm not sure that the phones are getting a whole lot better anymore, right? It's kind of stabilized technology. It's like that with the laser platform. So right now, the laser we've had the last 4 to 5 years. It's an awesome laser. We've got a good nomogram for it. Pretty stable technology now. But you don't choose where to go based upon the laser they have. You choose based upon the experience of the surgeon and the quality care you're going to give and the staff members and how you're going to be treated. Are you going to get personalized care? Are they going to be there for you years after? That's what you choose with a center to go for.
Will LASIK prevent me from having to wear readers?
No, sadly, we all get older, and at some point we're all
I
going to
won't
need
get
to wear
older.
reading glasses to see up close. So, but yeah, it's not avoidable. I'm having to wear reading glasses more and more, or ask you to read me things like, hey, Ryan Reynolds ran a marathon in 2 hours and 8 minutes.
Was it really 2 hours and 8 minutes?
That would be record time. He might have if you were dead.
Does LASIK affect activities like sports, travel, long-term computer use?
Yeah, there are some times off. I don't want you exercising for a week. You can get back after that. Traveling, you can fly in airplanes and things like that. I don't want you in unchlorinated water for about 3 weeks after. So if you've got a big scuba trip or something like that, probably time it around when you have some big vacation or scuba trip or something. But that's the reason a lot of people do this, is that they want to have it done so that they go on vacation. They don't have to worry about losing contact when they're scuba diving and, down water slides, and they can go do fun activities, and they could travel, not be in a cruise ship and their glasses fall overboard and they're trying to figure out what to do the rest of the cruise, So that's actually a good reason to have it done.
Yeah, I agree. Are there any specific lifestyle factors that may impact my decision on getting LASIK?
Yeah, people who are very active, if they're doing a lot of outdoor things, if they're very busy in life, moms with 2, 3 kids, chasing kids around, you're busy and you don't have the extra time in your day to fuss with glasses and contacts and get ready. It takes a good 45 minutes to get out the door with 3 kids or even 1 kid. So, a lot of moms are getting it done because they just don't have the time to do everything. So people who are kind of busy lifestyles and want to have something better to do.
Thank you. Gosh.
How would you think?
Yes. This is very interesting.
I see.
So in a nutshell, you still just improve people's vision.
I basically just give blind people back their vision. It's not very much, just a small town dog from Dayton, Ohio, curing blind people. That's all I do.
Have you ever thought about improving your conversation skills? Is that too much
People
of a
have talked to me
challenge?
about that. I just apparently not very good conversationalist.
Anyway, I've been wondering.
You've been thinking?
Yes.
Is this new for you?
No. Do you ever leave other eye surgeons bad reviews on their websites to make yourself look better?
No.
I won't tell anyone.
I don't. No. I love all my colleagues. They're colleagues. They're not competitors.
All right. Well, we all know why you're here. Go ahead and tell them.
Oh, I've got a great website. Can we talk about my website? Because we're glad to talk about
Please
my website.
do.
We have spent a lot of money and a lot of graphics designers, and we've got a killer website. It's got great graphics. You can book your exam online. Everybody's afraid to order a pizza online. You don't want to talk to anybody. Well, you don't have to talk to anybody. You can just go online and book your free eye exam and have LASIK surgery. If you want to read a little bit more about it, you can read more about it. If you're worried about, I don't know if I qualify for financing, well, you can go online and you can pre-qualify for your financing free. You can come in for your eye exam. You can read the biographies from the doctors. That's a little boring, let's face it. Nobody really wants to read my biography.
Right.
But if you can go online and find out all sorts of information about our practice, see videos, see our great staff online. So
The quiz.
oh, there's a quiz offline. I've heard there's a LASIK quiz that if you really want to find out if you're a good candidate, you can go online, take a LASIK quiz and find out for yourself if you're. So anyways, great. www.stahlvision.com. Do LASIK surgery, Stahl, Dayton, Ohio. You're going to find our website. Go online, get your information. There's my plug for my website.
Are we done with that?
We're done, I think.
Okay,
I
good.
think I plugged myself pretty good.
All right. So the one question I've been dying to ask you
Yes.
is who are you rooting for in Ohio State and Marshall game?
So I did all my training at Ohio State. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? No, whoa! I'm an Ohio State fan. 14 years at Ohio State. I am a huge Buckeye fan. Do it with me. O-H-I-O. I'm gonna get some cold cuts. Gonna get some cold cuts. Huge Buckeye fan. Woo! Go Bucks! Anyways, Ohio State plays Marshall tomorrow. You better be watching.
Right, Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday. Sorry.
Fix this.
The eye is done.
Yeah, I can fix that. I'm an eye surgeon. I can fix the eyeball. We can put it back together. We can build it better than ever before. How's my hat look?
It's great. It's
Great.
Okay.
Oh, he looks old, but at this point in practice, the machines will retire before he does.